Across the country, people are remembering one of the darkest days in our nation's history. It was 5 years ago today that Adam Lanza shot and killed 26 people, including 20 children, at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut. Scarlet Lewis, the mother of one of those children, is sharing her story in an enormously powerful video posted on today.com. It's about the 3 words that changed her life after the shooting. We want to share part of her message with you tonight. It's about forgiveness and love and why she now feels compassion for the man who took her son's life.
Coming home to the farmhouse the first time to get Jesse's clothes for the funeral, and it was on my way out that I came upon this message that Jesse had left on our kitchen chalkboard. He wrote 3 words: nurturing, healing, love. When I saw those words, I knew that that was not something that was in Jesse's vernacular. I knew that was meant as a message of comfort for his family and friends, but I also knew that if Adam Lanza could have given and received nurturing, healing love, that the tragedy would never have happened. And it was in that way that I began to feel compassion for him. The reason I say Adam Lanza's name is because I think that it's vitally important that we remember that he was a human being too. And he was in a tremendous amount of pain. He experienced bullying, and he wasn't born a mass murderer. He was cultivated into what he became by his environment. And I think that we need to remember that. Everything that I do on a daily basis in this Choose Love movement, I do for my son and for the other victims, but I also do this for the Adam Lanzas of the world.
Scarlet Lewis goes on to say she didn't choose the way her story started, but she can write the ending through forgiveness. And Anne, I watched this whole video. You can see it on today.com. There is so much more in there. And it's just humbling to see how a mother who lost her son can also acknowledge the pain that the man who killed her son was feeling. It's so extraordinary. Never seen anything like it. And the first time I saw it, I cried, and it makes me cry again to see that.
She's a better woman than me, I can say that. But it's 20 first graders in that shooting. It's just...
And I think, 5 years later, we're thinking, okay, I'm sure there's some healing going on. I think it's just as raw today for so many people than it was that day.
Yeah, the most innocent, those children.